Some people may spend a couple $1,000s to turn their existing car into a plug-in. Some people in Silicon Valley take it a little bit further. Joining me is Satish Darmaraj. He is a serial entrepreneur in Silicon Valley, sold his company Zimbra to Yahoo for $300 million?
350.
350, who's counting? And is now an venture investor for Redpoint. And this is his Prius that wasn't quite snazzy enough for him. So it started out with you wanting to get more performance, right?
Well, interestingly, it started out with me looking at Tesla. So, you know, I was thinking maybe I should get a fun car. There's something about the Prius that's just really cool and high-tech, and, you know, I just fell in love with the car. And so I started thinking about why wouldn't I take my Prius and make it the way I want it. So that's how this whole project started.
So when you thought about that, you thought, I got to get a designer to help me out with this.
Right.
Of all people, you found the guy who designed the original Batmobile and the Knight Rider car.
George Barris, he's now 85 years old, but was a legend, and he's got the title King of Customizations. And so he, you know, designed the original Batmobile and the Knight Rider car. So he got interested in the idea of customizing a Prius, because I told him that's what I wanted to do, and I said, I'm at Yahoo, and I wanted high-tech, and I wanted the internet in it, and so he was intrigued.
Wow. So were you pleased with what you got?
Oh,
did it look like what you wanted in your head?
Yeah, absolutely it did. You know, I wanted, you know, my big mission statement for the car was I wanted to be green, high-tech, and cool. We really worked on the green parts and on the high-tech parts. And then, you know, he came up with the artistic design for, you know, the lines and the colors and the spoilers and the air vents to make it look cool and things like that.
So I have to ask, did all of this cost you more than the original car?
Absolutely did.
You know, you tracked this guy down. Had you been an old Batman fan growing up or a Knight Rider fan?
Michael, I'm picking up something quite strange.
You know, the Knight Rider car, you know, it's
It just talks.
You know, it just talks. And
Does yours talk?
Mine doesn't talk, but mine surfs the internet. In the front of the car, well, basically we shaped the car with a little bit of styling here, and we did a couple of air vents, so, you know, this was George's idea to just bring out, you know, like a sporty look. We wanted to go with tritone color paint, and George really likes sunny colors, and I like sunny colors too, and so the Zimbra color was orange.
And you said these were handmade?
Yeah, those are handmade, just the thing around the headlights, but it's a three-tone paint. And then we did 19-inch wheels, so, you know, we took out the Prius wheels are really, really small.
Think about spinners?
And then going with the theme of the car, we did a yellow tint on the glass, so when you look at it, you know, it just blends in with the shades of the tritone. On the back, we did, you know, a dual rear spoiler.
And is that just to look cool, or does that serve some purpose?
Just to look a little more cool. In the car, and here's, you know...
Here's where it starts to get geek.
Yeah, here's where it gets geek. We installed a Wi-Fi router, which basically is a 3G to Wi-Fi router. We added a lithium-ion battery, which basically plugs in directly to the wall. So the Prius, as you know, is a hybrid, but this one turns it into an electric car, and so it plugs into the wall, and this gives about 60 miles, but it also uses the hybrid battery, so in total I get about 105 miles per gallon.
Holy Merlin the Magician!
That's crazy.
That's
and the plug is there, so you didn't have to cut a hole.
Yeah, we didn't have to cut a hole. We put the plug in there, you know, so, you know, you can plug into the wall from there. I rarely ever go to the gas station anymore because 105 miles a gallon. Gold wing doors, so, you know, both those doors go up like that. The interesting thing about the inside that you know, that I was really particular about was that we do carbon fiber interior. Typically it's used for trims, but we just did the whole seat and the whole back, and then you know, the headliner we put a suede material up, so it's you know, it looks really nice inside. And then we installed we specifically made this tray for the MacBook Air. And so the MacBook Air is connected to the Prius audio, and of course the MacBook Air is on the internet. And since this is connected to the internet and to the car audio, I can just, go into Pandora and just stream whatever music I want. It's really interesting to have internet here. I thought it would just be a fun, geeky thing to do.
Right.
But every now and then it's really come out to be really helpful.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself getting distracted?
Yes, I do.
That would seem maybe a little safety hazard.
It is a safety hazard, and I try. Basically, I do this. I turn on my radio station, I do this, and then drive.
Atomic batteries to power. Turbines to speed.
Roger. Ready to move out.